Jesus, Dan, you're in like a fucking rocket. I'm having a cigarette before the stream even starts, but hi. I'll be with you in a second. There we are. Hello folks. How are we? Oh, let me just get the fucking chat up. All these windows keep fighting for superiority. Hello Dan. I said hello to you, but I'll say hello again. Good to see you. And hello Snap. Now Skeleton knows what he did. He knows what he did. He's there for a fucking reason. I'm really enjoying this tea. I bought a bunch of tea today. I got some more lemon and ginger, which I'm really fond of. I don't know if that's too loud. Let me just put that down a little bit. Come on, there we go. Sisyphus. But I got some chamomile, which I hadn't tried before, and it's quite nice. The taste isn't. There's not much to the taste, honestly. It's quite floral, but it smells great. It smells kind of like gingerbread and a wee bit like Biscoff, you know, like Biscoff biscuits. It's a bit like that. Aye. It smells fantastic. I could just I'd rather just smell it than drink it, to be honest with you. But we're getting in a second, I'm just waiting. I'm gonna finish my tea and then we'll get started. Hello Kit, hi, good to see you. Thanks for dropping by. Thank you for the retweet earlier, by the way. I appreciate that. I hope you're all having a nice start to your week. I have done fucking nothing this week so far. I called it a day of rest yesterday, but I just sort of stared into space and didn't do anything all day. But I need to read 2 books, which are sitting over there. I need to read 2 books hopefully by the end of the week. And I think, yeah, I'll do that. It'll be fine. No audio. Oh, are you muted? I fucking hate that. It constantly happens where like I've missed something not being muted. It's not coffee, Sig. It's not coffee. It's tea. It's chamomile. I told you. I think I told you I was off the tea for now. I'll have a cup of it occasionally, but sorry, this is a fucking massive cup. You can't really tell on the camera, but like it's like. Nah, you can't really tell the scale, but it's quite large. It's quite a large cup of tea. What was up with the time? Was it just the tab was muted or something? You're looking because you're cooking. Pop that later. Cool. Hopefully we can keep things entertaining for you coming back, because I've got a feeling this stream is going to be quite taxing on the old stress hormones, but we'll see how it goes. I did a lot of prep and preparation. I did a lot of prep the other day for this stream, so that we don't need to do any running around. We don't need to do any getting items or upgrading stuff. We can just hit all the bosses, and hopefully we're at the top of our game. I think. We'll see. I'm full of tea now. I'm gonna be all bloated. Right, let me just show you something. So, is that gonna show the right thing? Yes. So I've got a wee list, because I always forget, there's always like a boss or 2 that I forget until the end. And I wanted to have a scale of how many we had left. So we've done Asylum Demon, that's the start of the game. Hey Stu, how's it going? iPad was being a dick, yeah. I don't really use tablets that often. I don't really see the use in them, unless it's for. You know what? No, I tell a lie, because I carry my laptop through to the kitchen sometimes when I've like got a stream on or whatever. But a tablet would be easier. But I've got a wee shitty Chromebook and that works just fine. I'm like moving at the camera, but there's no camera on. It's just on this screen. Anyway, so these are all the ones we've hit. We've cleared up quite a few. Iron Golem. Oh, it's good for comics. You know what? It is good for manga and that. I read most of JoJo on a tablet and that was fantastic. Sanctuary Guardian. So here's what we have left. Ceaseless Discharge is probably what we're going to hit first. We're going to try and go through all the Demon Ruins bosses, which are these 4. Ceaseless is a bit of a pain, and Bed of Chaos is like the worst boss in the game, but apart from that we should be okay, I think. Got Gwendolyn, old Snake Shoes, that's not his real name. I think we might do him today because he's quite easy. And then we've got some of the big bosses. I've marked Marinus and Calamite as I right and you're laughing, because I have serious doubts that I'll be able to do them. But we'll get to them eventually. I'll save this list and I'll cross it off as we go through, just to have a sort of visual representation of that progress. But anyway, I've got the game up, so let's get into it. Just pause that. Come on. There we go. Fuck's sake. Got too many fucking windows open, my bad. The S and the E mean different things. Yeah, Comic Sans is awful. I was actually looking for like a nice looking font. I moused over Comic Sans. And I was like, that was hilarious, let's just go with that. So I was just giving some money to my wife here. I think I mentioned in the last stream that I was like, oh, I need to give her 30 humanity to get the good pyromancy. You don't even need to do that. You just join her covenant and she gives you it as a different one that's not useful for this run, I think. So that was a waste of time, but it's okay, I didn't do that on stream. I was grinding off stream for that. So I'll get into some better lighting and show you the new kit. So we've got a couple of new pyromancies. I've got great combustion and great fireball. I'm not using great combustion just now because it's better for regular combustion, gives you more uses. That's fine for now. Gonna save Hombre Solaire. You know what? I don't actually remember how to like save Solaire in terms of his questline. I think you need to summon him in for a couple of bosses or something. Anyway, we'll probably see him, and if I get the chance to save him, I'll definitely try. But no promises. That's not the intent. So this is the sealer's set, or at least the middle bit is the crimson robe, and we've got some gloves. Got the mask, obviously. That's from last week. And I upgraded my club to plus 15, which is going to be instrumental in beating the next few bosses. Hopefully, Ceaseless won't be such a pain. Can you get it? Ah, I see. I know the maggots you mean, the sort of sunlight ones, which are just down. I guess you could go via the shortcut, or they're just down here. Yeah, I guess you could open the shortcut and pass by Ceaseless and come back to him, but after last week, I want to give this guy a bollocking. So we'll see if he fucking just blows me away straight away. It's a big lad. How you all doing anyway? Good Tuesday, eh? Tuesday known for being the most exciting day of the week. I quite like Tuesdays, I don't know why. You know, like how you have a favourite colour and a favourite number. It's fine. I was just going to take that hit so I can get away. Have I got a medium roll? No, I've got a fast roll. We're fine. Okay, bud. Follow me around. Follow me around. When games come around here, he tends to do slam attack more often. Jeez. Can I back up? Have I back up around here? Will that work? Bought Root. Oh, nice. I think Root's actually on my wish list. I was talking to a friend about that. They were wanting me to give it a go. So Snap, I may actually ask you. It's a board game, Dan. It's like I call it a board game. It's like a board game in game format. But yeah, I might ask you how it is, and that might decide whether or not I get it myself. Oh, look at that damage. That's so much better than last week. Okay, Ceaseless, I got your fucking number this week. Come on. £7, that's okay. I was actually waiting for a sale, and that's a pretty good number. But yeah, I'll wait to see how you find it. About 5%. No, not sure. You can chill if you want, man. I like getting recommendations regardless. I think if I got offered a sponsorship to stream a game, I'd take it in a heartbeat. There we go. There's your man. See you later, mate. That was really, really easy this week. Remember last week? I think it was just me and Snap were in the chat. I say me. We're talking about it, and it was agonising. But that was painless. That was nice and soothing. I was kind of dreading that actually. I thought we were going to be off to a rocky start. Oh shit! I've knocked the fucking Flareon down. Sorry, mate. You gonna sit there? Okay. Hang on. Getting my dubs on. That's one. That's one tonight. Let's see how many we can get through. Let's see how many we can get through tonight. That'd be. Maybe we can set a record for this series. Humanity and a bone. Do I need the bone? Look at all those lads. Why is he moving? Is he aggroed already? That's crazy. Nice eyelashes. Thank you. I've actually got eyeliner on. I put eyeliner on before the... Oh fuck, the game's not up. My bad. Oh hey Alec, how's it going? A very cool dog has entered the chat. Let's sponsor Dan to play Root. Hey, if you buy it, I've already got full cast made to play, so... Nah, I'll buy it myself. £7. Although, I have got more games right now to play than I know what to do with, so... I have caught myself in Big Head mode a couple of times, but it's never been for any longer than like a minute. Because I've got the stream output right to my right on another screen, another monitor. So I'm always aware if there's something wrong. I should be seeing movement out the corner of my eye, which will be the game moving, but if that's not happening, then I get a wee red flag in my wee cerebellum. You stop your discharge and you get a big head about it. You're laughing? The ceaseless discharge has been stopped and you're laughing? Do I want to go this way? There's a bunch of tourist teams. They're just over there. See those wee items? There's an ember and a fire... No, it's not a fire seed. Something. That lava looks like shit. Why does that look like that? That shouldn't look like that. That's not normal, is it? People who've played Dark Souls before, that lava doesn't look right, does it? Hang on, if I... No, definitely that's normal. Okay, I'm not going to fight the Taurus. I'm going to just go down here and get the bonfire, and then we'll make double back. Oh fuck, that's an accident. Don't think you should be getting a big head if you've got ceaseless discharge. It's a disgusting name. I feel like it's a really literal translation of the Japanese. Like they could have picked something a bit less... Oh, the damage. Look at the damage. See you later, mate. Fake lava, you can walk on it. Hey, well, I didn't think it was fake sig, but I did think that doesn't look right. Maybe it's bugged. I think the texture is just bugged a wee bit. Because it's not, you don't get texture options in the settings, it's just resolution. And this is at max settings just now, so fuck knows, it must be a texture bug, which is weird, I've not seen that before. See over there, you can see the textures on that, that looks pretty normal. I think that's how it's meant to look. So you can see the bonfire is just down there. Oh, I've been invaded. It's just an NPC though. Where is he? Kirk. Is he behind me? There he is. Not a problem. How much humanity was that? Quite a lot of souls. No humanity. Or just one. I'm gonna just roll off here. You can fight all those Capras, but because we're not really minding about souls, there's no real reason to do it. Okay. Oh. I didn't realise I did so much damage. And he broke my fire hand. Can I repair that myself? Lava looking like your primary school pepperoni pizza. Pepperoni pizzas, it's delicious, but I can't help but feel kind of grossed out every time I see it or make it, because you know how the oil will come out through the sausage and it'll just pull on top of the meat, and it tastes really good. Like the oil, the fat, it tastes great and it adds to the flavour, that sort of rich saltiness. But I just consume grease. I'll just book it down. Hey, those worms are they're no joke. That was quite surprising. Maybe it's the kind of damage it does. Maybe this armor's shit against it. In terms of like the weight ratios, like I sat and tweedled with all the stats and tried to get it perfect. So I think this is the best stat armor I can make out of what I've picked up. And it's quite similar to what I had the first time I played this on Soul Level 1 last year. The oil is the best bit. I don't know, man. I can't think of it as a garnish because it's like, it is just rendered fat. It's like when you put like you cut up a sausage and you put it in the pan like chorizo. When you put chorizo in the pan and all this, you don't even need to put oil in the pan because so much fat comes out of it. And it's kind of gross, but it's good for sauces. But if you're just eating that straight, it puts me off a little bit. Not enough to not eat it, but I'll still fucking eat it. I've actually got a pizza in the fridge, which doesn't have pepperoni. It's got like salami Milano, I think. The sort of like thin salami sausage. I say thin, like thin and larger than pepperoni, your traditional pepperoni. Right, let's just quickly grab this and can I pop that? No. I need to kill this guy before I can get it on fire. This is the game now, folks. By the way, everything will just kill you in one hit. This is the reality we're dealing with, and this is why I was like, oh, it's going to be a bit of a tough one today. Can I just find a faster way down? No, I need to. Sorry, can I adjust myself? I'm totally at odds with myself because I want to get a comfier chair, but I sit with my legs like up on the chair anyway when I want to get comfortable. I don't like having cold feet, so I always have my legs up in a basket. Is that a Scottish phrase? Put your legs in a basket? Is that just like a? It feels like something that I heard all the time growing up, but now I don't think I've heard anybody say it apart from myself in like 10 years maybe. I've got slippers, but there's like air circulation going around my legs. Also, my slippers are huge and chunky, and they don't vibe with my desk at all. They're just big, clumsy, ogre slippers. They are quite comfortable though, they're all fluffy on the inside. Speaking behind the curtain about what you're actually eating. Yeah, it's I've become more aware of it recently because I go to Lidl or I go to Tesco and go to their world food section or their European or Eastern European meat section and get like a different sausage every time I'm at the shop just to try them all out and see which ones are actually nice because the quality varies wildly. Do I want to? Yeah, fuck it. I was gonna go around the other side, but there's just more worms. I'll need to fight more worms regardless. Right? Okay. Let's just stand back here. And if you see him moving, I'm going to put my shield up. Oh fuck, that nearly happened again. But yeah, when I buy those sausages, I'm just going to talk to you first so I'm not distracted. When I buy those sausages, I got one recently that was like boar and venison, and it was like 90% fat. And I was like, it said you could eat it from the packet, and I was like, how do you? It was really chewy and horrible, and I was like, no, no, you don't. This is not the way you're meant to eat this. Nope. Can I just use firebombs? I don't really want to get close. So yeah, I rendered that out in the pan, and it was like an ocean. It was like an ocean of fat came out of them. It was awful. They did taste very nice once you rendered them, and that's like no damage at all. Oh, we got him. Okay. Yeah, once you rendered out all the fat, they were really lovely. But yeah, it sort of, it was a rude awakening to the reality of what's in chorizo and in most like Italian sausages, because that's where all the flavour is. It's in the fat. It's not in the lean part of the meat. Do I want to? So we're going to the Demon Fire Sage, which is like right there. You can just sort of see the door. This area, if you haven't played Dark Souls, this area is sort of like a boss rush almost. There's loads of bosses. I mentioned this last week also, but I'm going to point them out again because we're closer. Check out this lad hanging on the wall there. That's the Centipede Demon. We'll fight him afterwards. He's great. He's my favourite designed boss in the whole game. He looks like an absolute shambles, and I love it. The boss fight itself, gameplay wise, isn't amazing. It's a wee bit I like the concept though, but we'll get to that in a second. We'll get to that in a... after we beat the Demon Fire Sage. Now, I think he's probably resistant to fire, but fuck it. We'll throw on Great Combustion and see how we go. And I have gold pine resin. I've got fire pine. I've got loads of pine resin. I absolutely stocked up on pine resin. I've got more than we'll ever need probably. That's the Centipede Demon. He's great. Oh, hey Lewis, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day. Oh, and Connor's here too. Hey, man. Hope work's not been too rough for you. Connor's working out at a site in Oban, and he's been working long hours. So we'll get some Fs for Connor in the chat because he's going to be dead with the amount that they're working him. You're not gonna die, Connor, I'm just joking. Don't think I'm prophesying your demise live on the air. So he's heard it, but he doesn't think it's Scottish. I have no reason to think that it's Scottish in particular. I've just not heard it from anybody else, really. Fuck me. Maybe I shouldn't fight the Taurus demons at all. The Screech chat has given me the horn. Prince Philip mode. I made a Prince Philip joke yesterday, and people were like, "Oh," and I was like, "It's not oh, don't oh at it." It wasn't even that bad. Everybody's making Prince Philip jokes. What, you think I'm gonna dip out on the trend? Oh, trendy boy. The texture in these guys looks actually a little bit better than in the original game, where they can look like mashed potato. Now they kind of look like stale mashed potato. Right, mate. You and me. Mano a mano. Nope, not that one. See, now I'm having to play properly. I can't just fuck about. Love the sound design in this game. You don't really notice until you're playing with headphones in, and I've played this game tons of times, but not with headphones in. Don't you dare. Fuck off. And yeah, there's lots of like ambient noise and cool little details that I hadn't noticed before. And I love to find new things to appreciate about this game because I'm very fond of it. Oh fuck! Back the fuck up. What's that? Just a soul. Alright. Instead of fighting these losers, I'm just going to head in. I'm going to fight this guy. You recognise him because he's basically a clone of a boss we've fought twice already. Fireball, combustion. They following me? Nah. Oh, I'll read that in a second. Hey, it's big boy. Fuck off. Didn't have time to dodge that. Right. Now we're on the front foot. Hey, that's okay damage. I can live with that. I'm actually going to keep my shield out, and we'll take our time, because I think I might need it sometimes. Oh, I thought that got me. I know, it's just the sound effect. Oh, Jesus. I'm glad that didn't one-shot me. Heal, heal, heal. Back up. We're good. Can't see! Oh, he has a follow-up to that sometimes. He can do this big blast. I hate his jiggle physics on his gut, that's kind of gross. I've never noticed that before either. They added that in the remake, the remaster. They're like, we need to add more jiggle physics. That's what the fans love. I missed. Give me a blast? No. Gotcha! Winner! Oh, fuck. Sorry, I should have the game capture in that wee thing. Yay! That's a win. It's 2. Getting the fucking dubs today. There we go. Oh, fuck. Oh, I didn't put the bloody thing back on. There we go. Lovely. Actually, I'm gonna put the game capture back in here. Because I've got it set, it's just not on the right window. Specific window, Dark Souls. There we go. So now you're always aware of what's happening. Alright, I'll just read what you're saying. Just think about how much stronger you are when you first fought the Taurus demon. Yeah, I mean I think that's what this whole section is for. It's to show your increase in power. And it does do that, but they've also upped the damage that the enemies do to make it, or to keep it challenging, I suppose. But they can really catch you off guard. It's all grown up. It's only been like 5 weeks. This is the first stream, and I think we could probably beat the game in like... We could beat the game in like 2 more after this one, I'd say. If we're going to do all the bosses, maybe 3 or 4 more. But we'll see how we go. We'll see how much progress we can make. I wonder how, I don't know, I'll need to talk to some dev friends, how much labour actually goes into jiggle physics. I would like to think there's just like a package you can download that just does it automatically, and nobody has to sit and laboriously animate it or anything, that would make me quite sad, knowing that hundreds of man hours every year, every month even, are going into making somebody's earlobes twitch. Oh yeah, Aengi's dead. That wasn't my fault. I put the controller down and I did a jumping attack, and I just one-shotted him, and I was like, no! Aengi! But she doesn't care. She doesn't seem to mind at all that he's dead. So he was probably a nonce or something. So it's fine. It's fine that he's dead. Honk if Aengi's dead. Honk if Aengi's dead. Keep on to a literal blind playthrough. Here, I've actually considered the most outlandish things to play, to like, for challenge runs for this game, and doing it blind did cross my mind, because there are people do play, not the whole game blind obviously, but like they'll put the blindfold on at the boss door, and then they'll just go off sound cues and do the whole boss. There was a girl that did it at GDQ, I want to say 2 years ago. She did a Dark Souls 3 boss, what's it called? Pontus Sullivan. She did the whole boss in beat 'em with a blindfold on, which was very, very impressive and quite sad. Because that boss is quite hard as it is, but yeah, impressive, I guess. But I have considered learning it, and then I was like, no, Daniel, that's a fucking rabbit hole you do not want to go down. Right. Whoops. Whoa, Jesus, nearly fell in the hole. Is it worth getting humanity for higher stats? Humanity? Well, humanity doesn't really affect much, to be honest. You can use it to kindle bonfires, you can use it to make yourself human, so you can summon in, which also makes you vulnerable to invasions. Having soft humanity, which is that little counter in the top left, having like humanity in your gauge, increases your item discovery, but apart from those few things... Whoa, get fucking... I thought I could run past him. Apart from those things, it doesn't do anything affecting your character, at least. It has a few wee things in terms of the multiplayer community aspect of the game. There's an enemy called Vagrants that only ever show up places where a player has lost loads and loads of humanity, which I didn't even see until fairly recently. I think maybe a couple of years ago. Having played this game loads of times, I think I've only ever seen them like fucking maybe 4 times, 5 times. And they're like little crabs, almost, with no, they don't even look like crabs at all. They're like little orbs with crab claws and these little flechettes, little pins in the back of them. But yeah, if you kill them, you get a ton of humanity. That's the appeal. Right, I've got loads of souls. Can I use them on anything? Nah, fuck it. We'll barrel through. So this is the centipede demon down here. That's my lad. Was it my fault? It wasn't my fault. I put the controller down. It really was. Hey, look. If you put the controller down, your heavy attack is a jump. Is a jumping attack? So it's not my fault. And he was standing right there within. Okay, so there's Solaire. I'm not going to summon. But I love you, boy. Kisses. I'm going to have some water. Fuck. Water doesn't want to be drank. The Vagrants are really cool. Oh, doesn't having a Chaos Weapon increase damage with soft humanity. You know what? You're actually right. I don't know if it's... Yeah, it must be. I know that there's like one unique Chaos Weapon. I think it's Quailag's one that changes, but it may just be that that's a Chaos Weapon and they all do that. To be honest, when you're upgrading your weapon, in terms of damage and upgrading to different trees, raw damage is usually the best way forward, unless you want to have several weapons doing different things for different areas, but even then it's a lot of effort. The upgrade system is fun, but it's not extremely well thought out, which is a bit of a shame. It's an improvement over Demon's Souls though. If you played Demon's Souls, the upgrade system in that game is an absolute fucking shit show. Here's our lad. bit of silence for the lad. Ah, it's so cool. The first time you see it, it's just an assault on the eyes. You can't really make out what bits are going where. Okay, eyes on. I should. No, not fast enough. Still not fast enough. And he's really just doing that one attack over and over, isn't he? Come on. Try something else. Oh, dang. Let me out! Yeah, issue with this fight is that the camera gets real up in your fucking grill. And now. And now. Nice. Oh fuck, that's still alive. I thought I killed it. Don't kill me, don't kill me. Oh, it's fine. I think we'll be okay. See that? So if you tap the triggers, it lets you out quicker. Whoa, fuck me. It keeps pushing me into lava. But that's what we're wanting. So that means we can go in the lava whenever the fuck we want, and what we're gonna do is run around here because there's a much bigger arena to fight him in. Oh. All the blood's coming out my feet because I've got them up in the chair. Gives me time to take a break while he comes around the edge. You know what, do I even need to? Yeah, sure, why not? Show him a bit of respect. Come on, mate. He's not very focused, is he? There's no blood in your feet, you can't take llama damage. Yeah, it's a strategy. I hate, you ever seen, it's usually just in movies, but like a character or somebody who has like frostbite or no feeling in one of their legs, and they're just like, just fucking hit me or like stab me, and like a character put like a knife or like a screwdriver into their leg, and they're like, can't feel it, but I'm just thinking about all the internal bleeding and the damage that's doing. I think that's actually a plot point in a, well, not a plot point, but that's a thing that happens in a film called Would You Rather, which I would heartily recommend you never ever ever see, because it's a shit film, and it's really just, it's like the worst kind of shock horror film that got spawned after like Saw and all that. Come on man, give me a break. And that's us, that's 3. I don't think we've been on for like not even an hour. We've done 3 bosses. That's a dub. That's a fat dub. laboriously putting on the fucking glove. 3. Fucking. Oh, it's all dusty. Fuck. My open eye. Oh. Sorry, I'm gonna actually go back and read your messages. Sir Punch It blindfolded. That would be cool. Sir Punch It, that's the Wii one, isn't it? Or is that... No, that one's... Is that Super Punch Out, the Wii one? Punch Out is hard anyway. I tried playing Punch Out NES and I was shite at it. Without the blindfold. You need that sick drop rate. You really don't. I mean, like, if you're playing the game properly, then yeah, it's good to have like one there. But if you're constantly popping like 1 every time you die, or 2 rather, every time you die, then that's going to run out really fucking fast. Especially on a first time playthrough. When you see it, you shit bricks. What's that from? I know that. Farming humanity just to die would be a huge pain. Still no. Thank you. Walking the Fanta. If there's no blood in your feet. Everyone in Iceland is doing that right now. Depends. Oh yeah, I saw that picture. I would love to be there. It was a really nice photograph. If you've not seen this, in Iceland there was an eruption and some lava flow was slowly cascading down the hill, and there's a photograph from above of lots of people sort of standing around the lava, and it kind of looks like almost like a tree, with the lava being like the trunk and the people being the sort of like the leaves at the outside. It's sort of that shape, and it's very, very a beautiful picture, but a very anxiety infused picture as well. 3 bosses in 45 minutes. Hey, we do it here. General image macros. You shit bricks. I don't know. I might have heard it from something else, or maybe somebody was referencing it. But it's so scary. Oh, that's the list again. It's so scary. You shit bricks. Right. So now we've got that ring, we can just sort of do this. And yes, if you're wondering, that sound is going to be really, really annoying for the next like 5 minutes. Oh yeah, also, over there's like a door that looks like it was cut from the game. There's nothing there now, but it looks like it was definitely meant to lead somewhere interesting. I suspect maybe like an NPC or like a hub or something, I don't know.
Why?
Hey mate, how are you doing?
Why?
Why?
After all this searching, I still cannot find it.
So, he's come down here looking for his son. Like a literal sun, like a solar sun. And no dice. Not the smartest guy in the world, Solaire. He's got a good heart, but not the smartest fella. You cannot find a sun under the ground, quite deep under the ground in fact, so... Sorry mate, I need to upgrade that shield a wee bit more. Door lower. Oh, wait, I don't watch Game of Thrones particularly. I watch like okay, I'm gonna sound like an idiot. I watched 4 seasons of it, sort of idly. It's one of those shows that I watched because everybody was watching it, and I thought, oh, I'll just sort of blast through. And I didn't really love it. I think I liked some bits. It's one of those things where I really liked some of the characters, so I'll be watching it for them. I love Tyrion. I love Jaime Lannister. I liked Varys and what's his name, Littlefinger. But most of the other characters I thought were really dull. I couldn't engage with them on an emotional level. I didn't really know what they were about a lot of the time. If they didn't interest me. And I think after season 4 I was like, why am I even watching this? And like 90% of what I'm watching is boring to me. But anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I think season 5, the whole bit with Hodor is holding the door, and there's like a time loop thing where that's how he got his name, as he became brain damaged from holding the door for so long. And saying the words hold the door until it deteriorates into Hodor. Fucking ridiculous. I hate that. I didn't even watch the series, and I was like, that is the most stupid thing I've ever heard in my life. And this was back when people were still loving Game of Thrones, so like, I kept my mouth shut, but now everybody hates it, so I'm allowed to say, yeah, that was fucking stupid. And anybody who thought, yeah, that's really clever, no, it was ridiculous. Oh yeah, there's big dinosaurs here. I've been talking about Game of Thrones, but there's big T-Rexes. This area is really unfinished, as evidenced by the fact that it's just a big pool of lava with loads of fucking half T-Rex skeletons moseying about, which are an absolute agony to fight. Not because they're particularly hard, it's just because they jump up a lot and they stomp and the camera gets all up in your grill, so we're just going to avoid them. And grab a bonfire. Great. Oh no! Fuck off! Sorry, excuse me. Arse. Got it before it got really fucking bad. Yeah, I mean, like, I didn't find it incredibly engaging, but if it can get even worse, I'm glad I did drop it when I did. I don't watch a lot of TV. I don't watch a lot of TV shows in general, but yeah. Although, snap, I'm really looking forward to watching Legend of the Galactic Heroes. I know that you were asking about it a couple weeks ago if it started yet, and I will be starting soon, and I'm actually quite excited. Fuck, there's like a ring of them! I can't even walk through. Well, for Game of Thrones just vanished. It's getting like a fucking side series, man. It's gonna come back. Although with different writers, I believe, so... Yeah, maybe that'll be different. Yeah, it's like a prequel series, I think. It's about the Targaryen family before the events of Song of Ice and Fire. Why do I know all this? I don't even like Game of Thrones. I guess I can't watch 4 seasons of something without picking up residual information. Let's just grab this. Is that a mimic? No. Love the dragon bombs. I hate... Oh, fuck. Oh, there's a bit in the painting that I should have shown, but I forgot about it. If you kill the undead dragon in the painted world, which we did last week on stream, and then you do a jumping attack on its dead corpse, because it's sort of... part of it gets left behind after you kill it. It glitches out and shoots up to the floor, and this is a glitch that you can recreate over and over. And I don't know why it's still in the game. There we go, beautiful. I mean, fire in, Snap. If you've got a Game of Thrones opinion, we are talking about it. Yeah, I'll kindle for one, but I won't bother. So this run up to the Bed of Chaos is like miserable. The run's like fine, you just run over, but then you need to change your equipment because you've got the lava ring on. And the Bed of Chaos fight is like the worst thing in the game. So get excited for that. Get fucking excited. I may actually do the Bed of Chaos bit, and then once I start getting frustrated, I'll go next door and get a can. I've got a cold can resting in the fridge, which I was saving for the second half of the stream. But we're doing pretty well, so I might just have it shortly. The standing arse was ephemeral to the Dark Souls feel. Yeah, it's a metaphor, man. It stands for a metaphor. Metaphor for a standing arse. What could that be? Maybe the elevation of the elevation and deification of the worst aspects of man being put on a pedestal. That's what it stands for. There you go. See, writing's just bullshit. You can make it up. You can make up whatever the fuck you like, and then people believe it sometimes. I love these guys. They're really silly looking. And they kind of remind me of elder ones or elder things from Lovecraft's Mountains of Madness story. If you're familiar with that, it's the one that's set in Antarctica. Oh fuck! I forgot about her. Oh, the lava kills me too. That's good. I'm gonna go pee really quickly. I'm back in a second. Didn't even get to the boss from getting angry. Right, back in one wee tick. Let me just give you some tunes. If you're also busting for a pee, then feel free to take a pee with me. Oh, we're back. We're back, baby. I've got to mute my mic, so I hope you... Oh, I thought my joggies were ripping there, but they're not. They're kind of on their last legs. I need to get some new joggies. I didn't really wear joggies at all until lockdown, and now I wear almost nothing but joggies, which is great because they're very comfortable, and going back to jeans is annoying as fuck. Anyway. Game. P-check. You did not hear it. You did not hear it. I know for a fact my bathroom's extremely well sound insulated. Once you're in there, nobody in the flat can hear anything because the shower is loud as fuck, and the living room's right next to it. And if somebody's in the shower, I can't hear it at all. Yeah, I fucking knew it. Called your bullshit. Oh, I also got the beer as well, which is lovely and cold. Beer of chaos. It will cause chaos, undoubtedly, but Bear of Chaos is such like a... It's just such a whatever boss. Like, I feel like it's quite difficult to be really good at doing it because it just seems to throw some bullshit your way. The hitboxes are all over the place. Although I have seen people play it really cautiously and they tend to get by with less deaths. I'm just so sick of it at this point, so I just kind of throw myself at the wall a few times until I win. Because it's rare. It's a unique boss in the sense that it has any damage you do to it essentially is permanent. So if you take off one of its cores, because you destroy a bunch of its cores, if you die, that stays destroyed, which is a small blessing considering how shite the boss is. These guys sometimes drop good stuff. Nah, no luck. Ah, fuck, there's Kirk. I'm not even gonna see Kirk again, because I'm not human anymore. But he was around earlier when we were in the Demon Ruins, but he showed up. What's happened to the bath? He needs soundproofing. Yeah, that's for me to know and you to find out. Go stand in your own lava. Gotcha. Strong for dinner, Dart. Oh, see you later, Dan. Enjoy your dinner. Bye. Thanks for dropping by. I know I usually stream around the time that you go for dinner, so it's good to have you around for a bit. Come on. Fucker. I really love that armor set that she was wearing. It's really pretty. I've actually got part of it on my wrists. Oh no, I don't. No, I had it on earlier, but it was like slightly too heavy. Somehow a bit of cloth was too heavy, but there we go. That's the game in it. All I can imagine is you like Larry David flushing a toilet and screaming because it's too loud. I mean, you're not far off. I'm quite particular. I like my peace and quiet. Okay, let's go. Everybody supersonic racing. I'm gonna go to school. I want a supersonic racing. I've got brain damage from that twig. It's a gorgeous looking boss. Looks amazing. Shame about everything else. That's one. It's quite useful actually, so because you can't win me over. I was enjoying the design, but I was like, you can't win me over. I've already decided that I hate you. Okay, so now the ground's gonna start falling away. What the actual fuck? And therein lies our issue. It's okay. It was a little bit hasty there anyway, so I'll chalk that one up to being my fault, even though it definitely wasn't. The boys heard me dissing. Hey, if this game's Connect enabled, and the bosses are just hearing me slagging them, and that's why I keep having such difficulty, and it's inflaming my negative feelings. Yeah, I take that as an excuse. At least that Pyromancer's dead this time. Is there anything I can use that's better? Better fire defense? Nah, that's probably not even that big a difference. Yeah, it's probably... Chloranthi's the best we've got. I've actually got the back of my hair tied up. I'm looking in the stream to see to vainly look at myself, because my hair is an absolute riot just now, and I've got like a wee bit of a mullet going on, and I'm tying it up so that doesn't happen. I hate I hate having a mullet, but it's also my hair's getting just long enough that it's starting to look okay again, and I can tie it up. So I might just wait a couple of weeks and it'll be fine, because my hair grows insanely fast. Do I have any defense items? There aren't any in this game, I don't think, but let me just do a quick look. No. Nah. Yeah, they added some in Dark Souls 2. I had a friend talk to me today being like, oh, Dark Souls 2, so level 1 when? And I was like, fuck no. Have you played that game? Oh, have you played that? Oh, actually the game's fine, but playing it in Soul Level 1 is like the most miserable experience, because I had such fun doing this, and then 2 was just utterly Right. Oh, fuck off! Everybody's supersonic racing. I'm gonna kill myself. Mind the gap. Oh, fuck, nearly took that off. Come on. I was thinking, so, oh, by the way, actually I should mention, I am planning to do a stream on Saturday. I may do a stream before then, just like in the week whenever I have space, or when I feel like it. Just like a one-off, like nothing major. And I'll do another one-off on Saturday because it's my birthday, and it will be like a daytime one. I'm thinking around about maybe like noon to 3, or starting at noon to 3, somewhere in that margin. Haven't settled yet. Haven't settled on what game to do yet, but yeah, it's my birthday on Saturday, so I wanted to do like a wee stream just to ring in the years and talk about how old I feel. You'll be working? Ah, oh, you'll be there in spirit, Sig. Don't worry, it's not like you need to be there, and I'll be in Discord, so don't feel bad. You work like a bloody horse. You're working like every day. Fucking gonna blow my knee out. Jiving too hard. Pour a coffee out for me. Don't do that. Have a coffee for me, because I'm not having them just now. Oh, I'll do it a bit earlier, Snap. Like I had no set plans for it. Oh, so you do streaming Saturdays, do you? Tell you what, I might do like 3 to 5. Tell you what, we'll just talk about it afterwards and we can work it out. I might do an earlier one. I might do a later one. Fuck off. Fuck this fucking boss. I swear to God. Please. Oh my god! Oh, that's 2. Oh no! Oh, that's 2. Jesus. No, Snap. I forgot that was your slot. I forgot that you do Saturdays. And that would be good actually. I like Saturday streams because Stu does his GeoGuessr one, which I enjoy immensely, and then you've got yours not long after that finishes. So it's a good wee block of streams that I enjoy, where I can just sort of vegetate and relax. Yeah, I wasn't going to get out of that. That's fine. So basically, we just need to sort of run down the middle now, and we can kill its core. So we've got 2 out of 3. That's the second one is the more annoying one. But you know, I am thinking about what game to play, because I mentioned before last week and in the Discord, I've got the Game Pass now and downloaded loads of games that I think would be fun to stream, but I haven't really decided yet. So I might throw some ideas out there in the coming days and see how people respond, what they're thinking. Fuck, wrong ring. Hey, you can quote me on that, happily. I like seeing my name pop up in things as a quote. Oh, actually, I don't know if you remember a couple months ago, or like a month and a half ago, a guy I knew was doing a dissertation on poverty in Britain, and using me as an interviewee and a reference for my work with Universal Credit from 2016 to 2018. And that dissertation's been finished, so I might actually vainly ask for a read of it, just so I can see my name and see what quotes he pulled, because we just chatted for like an hour and a half, and I think it was fairly eloquent. But yeah, I would like to see, just kind of like selfishly, narcissistically, just like to see what what quotes have been attributed to my name and how they've been used. That'd be nice, especially if it's like a well-written dissertation, which I think it will be. He seemed quite passionate about it, and he seemed quite professional. Despite being a young man, like 21 I believe he is, 20 or 21. Right, we're going straight down the middle. Okay, that's not gonna work. Oh, fuck. Yes, I know. Sorry. That's the student life, man. Once I've graduated, I'm probably gonna be self-employed or working for like a publication somewhere. So I don't think I'll have as much time. So I'm making the best of it while I can. Oh, hey Chris, how you doing? It's good to see you. Yeah, this boss is fucking awful. You missed earlier. I don't know if you were in the chat, but I blasted through Ceaseless, Demon Fire Sage, and Centipede Demon without dying. Did amazingly, and now I'm just like, come on, man, just let me have this. I want to move on to something a bit more enjoyable. It's gonna chop up what you said like a serial killer, take all out of context. Well, I do have a small worry about that, about how I'm being quoted, because I did just sort of ramble a lot. Not I say ramble, I did talk a lot, and I find that when I'm talking a lot, I'm not as succinct as I'd like to be. But that's kind of the job of a journalist, isn't it? To cut it up, take the best parts and the most valuable pieces of information and use those. So I think it'll be okay. I trust him. Hey kid, don't call me a fucking sex pervert, Snap. I'm gonna start getting a name for myself. What was the thing from last week? Ah, there was something, I've forgotten it. All I can remember is the orb chat from last week. Hey kid, how was dinner? I made a fancy pasta. Tell me about it. Everybody says what you're having for dinner, and you know that's the usual stream chat, but I sincerely want to know what you had and how you made it, and if it sounds good I might ask for a recipe, because I had some pesto pasta with chicken tonight and it was alright. I keep making fresh pesto and it's just, I can't get the flavour quite right. It always tastes like a little bit bitter. And it might just be like the fresh herbs. Oh, we got it. Oh, fucking yes! Get in there. Fucking you son of a cunt! Fucking cunt. I'm sorry for saying the C word. I'm trying not to say it as much. Fucking hell, the elbow got on me. I didn't think it could. I thought it was. But I hope your dinner was nice. I hope your dinner was great. Oh fuck! Nearly ran the lava without my special lava ring. We were doing great actually. I was just saying to Chris that we blasted through 3 bosses. We were doing fantastic. And this one's just awful. Not because I'm bad at the game, I promise. It's infamous for being awful, but we're nearly done. That little ledge I jumped onto, that is, you kill it after you get through that little bit. Oh, I'm absolutely livid. And I fell off a trunk. Can this day get any worse? Oh. So I've started exercising with weights because there are weights here. They don't belong to me, they're Connor's, my flatmates. But, you know, they're there, so I'll just do my usual exercise, but with weights involved, and it's it's introducing my body to a whole new realm of pain, but it does seem to be quite effective, so that's good. They're quite chunky as well. I'm trying to find, because I come out of the shower and I immediately like moisturise because my skin's dead sensitive and it breaks out into rashes if I'm not really careful, and keep it moist at all times. But yeah, I'm covered in moisturiser trying to hold these fucking weights because I'll usually exercise right after a shower as well. So it's a tricky juggling act. Right, this time we got it. I'm going to fucking concentrate, and not get hit by these big swiping hands. Come on, do the swipe. Do the swipe. Oh, don't you dare! I see you, you cheeky minx. Another problem with it is that you can't really see the attacks coming because they're coming from above, and that's where the tail is. So, yeah, it's fine. Stop complaining, get to playing. The C word is fine to say. No, it's not. I mean, like, I don't have any issue with it. I noticed that I swear like a fucking sailor, and I'm trying to do that less. Just because it's makes you sound more articulate, doesn't it? Makes you sound more sophisticated than I actually am. And if I'm at a fancy dinner, I don't want to be screaming cunt, fucker, shit. Which I do say. I say that exact phrase, cunt, fucker, shit, commonly in these streams. Might even hear it tonight, who knows. Proper nice asparagus and other such roast veg, lovely. I love asparagus. Asparagus has absolutely no right being as good as it is. I'm getting quite into tender stem broccoli, I'm trying to find like nice ways to make that. Because it's lovely but it is quite delicate, so you can't do anything really mad with it, or it just breaks apart, but it's good like if you're making... If you do something like in the pan, like you're searing something in the pan and then you have some juices left over, then you sort of cook your broccoli separate, then roll it around in the pan, let it absorb those juices into the little leafy florets, and that will absorb all the delicious juices from your steak or your chicken or whatever else it is you may be cooking. And it's lovely. You get, once you bite down that leafy bit, you just get a lovely burst of flavour. But I think tender stem broccoli is like the new fad veg. Every few years there's like a fad vegetable. Are you serious? Fuck off. Didn't even have a chance there. Didn't even have a chance. Weights are such effort, but they do work. Yeah, I'm noticing that. They're big like fucking metal things as well. Like they're... None of these comfortable silicone ones, I'll put on the wrong ring. The big metal bars, which are kind of awkward to hold, but I feel like a man. I feel like a real manly man when I'm lifting. Even though it's not very graceful, I'm sure. It's all gone downhill since you got that beer. Sig, I promise you, it would have been exactly the same. I've had like 1/3 of this this glass of beer, and it is not affecting my ability to speak whatsoever. Or, sorry, I had to actually think about what I was saying in that sentence. And it's like you're contradicting yourself, Dan, right as you're speaking. Yeah, this boss is just awful. But we'll get it. We'll get it soon, and then we can just move on to something like Gwendolyn. Oh, Gwendolyn will be such a walk in the park after this. I'm going to start thinking about that. A dressing. Oh, I would love to get a recipe for a dressing. Although we talk about food quite a lot, so more of that, please. More exchanging of recipes. I feel like I've given that karahi recipe that I used to like 6 different people, and I'm worried I'm going to start giving it to the same person again. Because I give it out so much. It's great though. It's a great recipe. Oh, that's fair. I don't think there was anything useful there. Really manly with tiny dumbbells. Hey, I mean, whatever works for you, basically. I'm only using the big metal ones because that's what we have here. They're not even mine. Tiny dumbbells is probably more useful, more convenient. Oh, don't you dare, you slovenly son of a bitch. Got you. That's it. Right, don't get elbowed off this time. Right, go, go, go. Go, 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 go. I'm not safe yet. Yep, because you can do that. Fuck. Oh. That's such a pain. How are you meant to get past that? See, the issue is because I'm so low level, and because my armor's, like, it's the best that I can get right now, but it's still really shit. I'm just dying in one hit. Whereas that would normally, like, throw me back. Blocking doesn't work because it comes from underneath. Damn it, fuck. We'll get it. We'll get it. We're getting closer. Maybe I can put on... Yeah, let's put on the fire ring. Maybe that will defend me a little bit. Getting closer, yeah, we are getting closer. Let's see this recipe then. Garlic, chili with soy sauce, lime juice, lime juice. Splash of toasted sesame seed oil and olive oil. To make a nice sort of teriyaki style sauce almost. I love putting lime juice in things. Once I started doing it, I've really not gone back. I've always got limes in the fridge now. I think I put limes in like fried rice like a month ago, and like I was making it for somebody else, and I just didn't. I was like, "There's a secret ingredient in, in the rice," and they were immediately suspicious. And they're guessing all sorts of nonsense things. And I was like, "No, you haven't got it yet." Yeah, it was nice. It's a surprisingly versatile ingredient to add to your seasoning. Yeah, have a drink of this. Because my blood's getting up. I need to take a depressant. Give me a fucking not a laxative. Oh my god. Give me a fucking Valium. A laxative. Brain not turned on. Losing brain cells every time I fight the bed of chaos. That's it. We got it. Okay. Watch out for the elbows. And we're in. Watch out for the fire. And there's the real boss. It's a little bug, and we got it. Yay! Fucking fat dubs! Yay! Fucking fuck off! The bed of chaos. You dumb bitch. I was. Hang on. Let's get the dubs mode out. I should just wear this all the time. I should wear it all the time so I don't have to change into it. There. Yay! It's a winner. It's a winner. I'm glad Bed of Chaos is dead. No forgiveness for some people. Some people just don't deserve it. Fucking pogs in the chat as well. Nice. 60,000 souls. I can't wait to spend that on fucking nothing. Right. Oh, actually, tell you what we'll do. Let's go to the list. So, boom, 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 boom. Use can all get to fuck. How do I? Where's the edit? Format, text, straight through. They're all sorted. So, what do we have left? These ones. So they're the last three we're going to be doing. So that's the last boss. I'm not doing him. These two, they're out of reach for now. These are our 5 options essentially. We've got Gwendolyn, we've got the 4 Kings, we've got Gravelord Nito, Seath, Artorias, and then we've got the rest of the stuff. So, do we have a cool guy Nito? His name is generally Nito. I think we're going to do Gwendolyn next, and then we can see how we go. How are we for time? About an hour and a half? When did I start? 7, okay. I keep changing the time, so I'm losing track. Yeah, we'll do old snake shoes. And it'll become apparent why I've got him named that. Oh, hang on. There we go. Oh, glad that's over. Let me quickly go and upgrade my my pyromancy flame, and then we can get down to it. Hey Soph, by the way, it's good to see you back in. How was your dinner? What were you doing? Anything interesting? We were having some dinner chat a second ago. I had a cigarette before the stream as well today, which is quite a rarity. I don't smoke very often. I always have like a cigarette every like 4 days or something, but I don't tend to smoke before a stream. But it has raised my heart rate and calmed my brain somewhat. So I might do that more often. Not every week, but maybe an occasional cigarette. I shouldn't get into more bad habits. I drink bad enough as it is. So there's a lady out here that's going to upgrade her pyromancy flame, which is this wee thing. Lets me cast fire spells. And she's just over there. It's all really, really, really good. When it's not being blocked by a big boulder. But if we can get it even stronger, that'd be great. Hello.
Outstanding.
Oh. I thought I was gonna. Oh, nice. Oh, so she gave us that for killing the Bed of Chaos because that was her sister, and she's like, good job. She was going a bit too far with that whole turning into a tree nonsense, and you're like, nay bother, mate. It was my fucking pleasure. She was a pain in the arse. Oh, only 8,000 more to the level up on that. Can I pop anything at all? Is there anything I can... Is that enough? Nah, not even close. Okay, that's fine. Oh, I'm coming. I've got got my Akira top on today. I keep looking to find like a nice top to wear for the streams, but I don't really have that interesting a wardrobe, to be honest with you. I'm a very boring dresser. I dress for comfort primarily. Although, because it's my birthday coming up, and I've asked for maybe like a t-shirt with some like horror designs on it or something like that. Anyway, Dartmouth Tomb, that's where we're going. We're going to fight the lad. Right, what do I have? Yes, we want that, definitely. Swap that out for charcoal. And we're good to go. Get the Mrs. Doubtfire shirt coming out 31st of August. I mean, there is that YouTube video that's Mrs. Doubtfire with the horror movie music played over it. So we're not too far off when we're having that banter about Mrs. Doubtfire being a horror movie. It's a bit scary though, isn't it?
Heretic.
Gwendolyn's so hot.
First thou offendeth the godmother, and now thou see fit to trample upon the tomb of the great lord. I am the dark sun, Gwendolyn. Let the atonement for thy felonies commence.
I was going to say buffering. Oh, I'm sorry, Snap. I don't know if that's on my end. Hopefully not. Yeah, I'll catch you later, though. Good to have you here. Fuck. Missed him. It's so fucking fast. How can I deal with that? I just need to time. There we go. That'll do. Oh, dang. Those knives are no joke. I guess I do need to sort of put my shield up just in case when I'm running. Just out of curiosity, in case it is the stream having bitrate problems, why am I here? What the fuck? Why am I here? That's weird. That's a weird bug. Yeah, is anybody else having buffering problems, or is it just Snap? What the fuck? Why am I? That's really odd. It's put me all the way over here. Seems fine? Okay, that's good. That may just be a bad internet day for Snap. I did set at that bonfire, didn't I? And get like a boost in Maestus, so like what the fuck? Why am I here? It's not that far over a run, thankfully, but very odd. Yeah, okay, that's good. Because you can mess with the bitrate for the streams, and Twitch is a wee bit funky sometimes, but it is really just like playing with magic. You really don't know what everything's going to be doing until you've put it into effect. And you've tested it out, basically. Which makes it not the best medium to be working from, but hey, we're here, aren't we? And after streaming every week for like, what, how long's it been now? A good few months. Everything seems to work fine. And we can do silly things like jump into a window and jumping back and going between games and all the rest of it without expecting any issues. It does help having a working PC though, versus my my old one, which was don't run away already. Okay, so that doesn't track me. That's good to know. I kind of want to get close enough to him that I can use my pyromancies. But he's been too fast. Yes. Oh, that's a load of damage. Okay, that's definitely worth timing it out. Okay, let's do that again. Oh my god, melts his health bar. Always, sometimes, always be using pyromancies. Ah, he's getting wise. He's getting wise, he's running away now. Look at his big snake shoes though. Look at his big silly boots. Gotcha. He's very pretty though.
Oh, heretic, swathed in dark, an eternal curse upon thee.
See you later, mate. That one's not even like... I don't feel good about that fight, so it's not even good enough for like a fat dubs when like pew 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 pew. It's a sad win, but we did it. That's another one off the list. My shoulder's getting stiff. I'm stuck in that gamer pose. It's taken years off my life. It's been a detriment to my body. What's this? Ah, nice. Big follows! Hey, look, big follows. I've got a part of my stream named after you. If you look in the bottom right, you'll see that I am going for big follows, so it's good that you're here. Thanks, Sig. Sig with his finger on the button. Right. Artorias? Let's try Artorias. I'd run back and upgrade my hand again. Get out of my house! I can't wait till I've got the sound alert set up so we can have that. Just play it whenever somebody gets banned or we need to get rid of a big follows.
Struggling, are we?
I'm not struggling, I'm doing pretty well today actually, you rude mushroom bitch.
May the flames guide thee.
See if you just like cut her off at the stalk there, make an amazing stew. You can make an amazing stew. Anyway, let's get down to it. So, we've got a little bit of an area before Artorias, but this is the DLC. And he's quite hard, he's quite tough, but we'll be okay. I think. Because he's a challenging boss, but a fair one. A band sound there would be well funny. I don't even know if you can set that up, you probably can. Setting up robots is tiresome. But if you've got a solid idea behind it, like an original idea, then it might be worth the effort. Who knows, we'll try it. We'll look into it. These guys are like gardeners, it seems like. So if I go up here and take a left. Seen it for bands. Well, I think the robots you can get are quite diverse, it seems. So that I'm willing to bet that if I ask around, someone can point me to one that actually has that sort of. Whenever somebody gets banned, it plays a sound effect or does pops an image up. There must be something like that. There must be. Oh yeah, there's a big dragon. The cool dragon. That's Calamite. Scary. He's pretty though. Bye. 10,000 subway coins. I've actually not decided on what I want my channel points thing to be. It would have to be horror related, wouldn't it? It would have to be something like Cursed Shekels or 1000 Lament configurations or something like that. Saw movies, 10,000 Saw movies. I don't know. I'll think of something that'll be funny. But when I actually need to set it up, I'll procrastinate until then. Where do I need to go? I'm in the wrong place. Am I? Am I in the wrong place? Good thing these guys are made of trees. And are therefore extremely weak to fire. It's pretty lucky. Tainted foot long. I mean, I'm already planning on. Yeah, okay. Well, I've already hit the right follower count. I just need to do like a couple of streams this week, and then I'm there. But I have not had the time, or been particularly vibing with doing weekday streams. I've just been like, I'm feeling a bit sluggish today. Fuck it, we'll do it next week. But this week's the week because I have my birthday one lined up for Saturday, which I'm definitely doing. I want to definitely do that on Saturday, and I'll do another one at some point during the week or just after that. This is the right way, isn't it? Yes, it's up here. But yeah, we're right there basically, and then we'll have lots of little interesting things to get our mittens into. Yes, like I'm planning on doing some Subway related emotes, some in-joke ones. I wanted to do one for an orb, but maybe no, I don't know. I'll need to write up some ideas. This guy, his name's Chester, and he looks like he's out of Bloodborne because he probably is. He seems to be like a little Easter egg ahead of time to be like, this is what we're working on. Because he also comes from out of time. He's from way in the future, way before our time, which is, it's pretty mad. Such humanity. Oh, I need some of these. Give me 30.
So long.
Bye. Gonna be great when you sub badges too, so maybe a little orb, that'd be cute. That would, I don't know, I think for the sub badges I want it to be like related to the channel's main identity, so something spooky, probably. Something spooky, that's usually my excuse for anything. What are you gonna do then? I don't know, something spooky, you know. It's a throwaway excuse. But I'm trying to refrain from writing up plans until it's all set in stone. But it shouldn't be too long. It should be like next week, I think. How's yours going anyway? I popped into your streams a couple of times. Was it the alligator game? Later Alligator, is it? That was very cute. I'm not really into my visual novels especially, but that one looks really well made. I don't even know if you'd call it a visual novel. It's more like a narrative driven experience. OBS, are you using OBS Studio then? Oh hang on, he's Artorias. Yeah, ghost theme because of the name, or spooky theme because of the name. I guess like a wee ghost would be good, and your ghost gets like more horrific the more you sub. That'd be fun. That's not a bad idea actually. You start off like a wee cute ghost and you get more spooky with how long you're subbing for, or like a tier. I don't really want to think about tiers. Tiers are stupid. But if somebody wants to throw me a couple of quid every month, that'd be nice. And they can get like a wee spooky avatar. Okay, I forgot I need to pay attention to this guy. So this is one of the harder boss fights in the game. There we go. As evidenced. But he's a fun one. So I'm able to like do this fight a few times and not feel bad about it, about dying, like the last one we were doing, but a bit of chaos. I hate tears, I hate tears, and I hate tear. That's Kratos. That's a quote from Kratos right there. Oh, got cramp in my fingers. I'm getting that gamer cramp. Later alligator, that's it. Yeah, all one word. It's really like, it looks really well made considering like loads of it's animated and there's lots of like unique backgrounds and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, that's cool. That was like somebody's put a lot of love into that game, and I can really dig it. Oh, nice! I like to see follows for follows. Kit's really good. He's pretty new to streaming, but has made waves already. Is already an affiliate because the vibe is just impeccable. So definitely check them out. Oh, it's getting a Switch port. Nice. I like to see ports because that means the developers, indie developers, are going to get a bit more range, a bit more of an audience, and that's always good. I love indie gaming so much. You know what? I'm not. Yeah, why not? I've got 30. Oh, fuck me, that's quite a strong counter. Dang it. It's by Small Batera. They made those Bayman, Biderman? Bayman Pider? I'm not familiar. Bayman Peterman? Peter! Lois! Peter! Oh, right. That makes a lot more sense. I thought it was all one name. I thought it was like a Jewish American family name. Like, oh, you know, I'm the Peterman's family. Oh, come on. Come on now. I don't need to be fighting you gardeners. I need to be getting to the boss. That's where my challenge is lying. They're best friends. I don't know, I'm not cultured apparently. I'm not as cultured as you guys. All I do is read books. Nobody knows books. Books are going to be defunct in like a decade, and I'll be out of a job. I'll be writing for video games. And you'll see me in an interview for IGN, and I'll look absolutely miserable. I'll be grey in the face. You're like, Daniel, what, Mr. Nawaz, what's your opinions on your writing practice for Mario 28? And I was like, it's Mario. just Mario, man. I wonder if Mario actually has writers. I would assume they do. Fucking rude. Throwing your gunk at me. Dang it. Combustion's not even good against him either. Fuck off! Just let me up! Oh, rode a little bit too slowly there. Come on. Oh shit, I can't really get an opening to heal. Artorius, are you having a laugh? Are you having a wee giggle? A wee giggle, mate. Shit. I think I've got so many S's. Okay. My hands are sweating. Man, I'm just not rolling in time. I'm waiting for the attack to actually come out before I start moving. I should be doing it before. He's killed me. Nah. That was a better one though. I'm starting to get his pattern. I haven't read a book in a year, to be honest. I've actually read more during lockdown than I do usually, because there's nowhere to go, and I need to look at my bookshelf and be like, there's so much there that I haven't read. I keep trying to read a oh, I love Paul Tremblay. Which one are you reading? I was looking at some of his books today that I've not read, and I'm like, I should order his recent short story collection, Growing Things, and his most recent novel, Survivor Song. I should order those because they're quite cheap, going on sale quite often because he's popular. But yeah, he's really, really good. He's a really cool guy as well. He's quite active with his fans on social media. So like, if you at him saying, "Loved your book, I love this element about it," he'll give you like a reply, and like, won't just be a thanks. It'll be like, he'll engage with you all the time, which is pretty chill. He's a pretty chill guy. He's also a fucking math teacher. Like, he teaches maths at a school and also writes full time, it seems like, because he pumps out a novel every year, or he has done the last few years. Guy's a machine. Ah, Cabin, nice. I've heard Cabin's really good. I've heard there's a really good portrayal of an LGBT relationship in it, and I'm like, that sounds great. I need more of that in horror. More of that, please. Need to finish my Heart of Darkness copy. Sig, you Heart of Darkness for the PS1. That is a cool game. I'm not really into my, what do you call them, cinematic platformers, I suppose. But that one's, I've played quite a bit of, and I like that one a lot. You know the book? Oh, right. Hey, I read the book as well. I read the book Christmas time. I think I read it around Christmas. I'm actually gonna be I'm writing my essay for one of my classes on Heart of Darkness, or partially on Heart of Darkness. So I was listening to the Radio 4 podcast in our time, which is usually quite shite, but I listened to their one on Heart of Darkness, and that was okay. It was alright. It gave me a bit of information that I can use. Fire seems to be terrible for Artorius, so I'm going to swap out for something else. I don't have anything else, never mind. Forget what I said. Oh, sorry, Stu, I'm going to read your comment in a second. Because I don't think I can really let up with this chap. He doesn't really seem to give me a lot of openings to heal or look at the chat or do anything, do you? Artie. Ari. I should stop double-handing my weapons. I'm trying to get like a little bit of damage out, and it's losing me like a split second. That is seemingly quite vital in this fight, at least. That's how we do it. Fuck, fuck! Ah, that was a bit... Okay, what was I saying? This is probably about NFTs. And I followed a few for doing them. Was funny seeing the replies they got because they were ignoring anything negative and just responding to folks saying it was cool. I hope it doesn't catch on. Like, it seems to be catching on a little bit because everyone's talking about it. I still don't know what they really are. I don't really care. Doesn't concern me. I got it because I haven't read it, and it's also a Magnolia cover. I know that name. What else has he done? Because I think I might have seen his illustrations before. I'm going to be real with you, Sig. Heart of Darkness is a really fucking bad read. It has not aged well at all. The conversations around it and the sort of thematic questions are great. And the stuff to do with Kurtz, who you'll be familiar with if you've seen Apocalypse Now, or if you're familiar with the book at any sort of surface level. That stuff's really interesting. However, the book is written terribly. It's really unnecessarily flowery. It's a mouthful. Unnecessarily flowery in its language. There's not a good rhythm to the page. You do get novels and books from around about the time that have aged incredibly well. I think I mentioned this in the last stream. H.G. Wells' work has aged incredibly well. He's a great writer. Jules Verne, author of 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea and Around the World in 80 Days, great writer. Both of their writing hold up extremely well. Unfortunately, Conrad's writing, or at least Heart of Darkness for one, does not. I think it reads like a fucking building brick to the face, building brick to the eyeball. But thankfully it is quite short, so if you're having difficulty reading it when you get around to it, don't feel bad. It's not you, it's just the book's not very good. To a modern audience, we'll see. It gets praised by some for its prose, and I'm like, nah man. You may be viewing it in context. It'd be great if all that stuff he's scattered around just like fucking exploded. He was like, oh, it was oil. Oh shit. Oh, that was bloody close. Yeah, weird, you're concentrating, you forget to breathe. If you let him finish that, he gets powered up for a while. I don't want that to happen. Come on, afterwards. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. You know what, the fire is actually not as strong as my club, but it is faster to come out, so I'm going to use it a little bit. Dang it. Oh, he's gonna do his fucking thing. Ah, I can't get there in time. I'm just gonna wait it out unless I get a really good opening. Like that was a good one. My heart's going like a fucking jackhammer. Come on. My heart doesn't beat that hard or fast for that reason, for that matter, when I'm running, when I go for a jog. Oh, I don't get this kind of cardio. Oh, okay. What are you saying? Let's just do a wee read of the comments. Oh, that's the game camera. Hang on. It's a bit of a slog. Yeah. It's okay. It does have good things to it. If you're really, really struggling, you do still want to read it. You could just watch Apocalypse Now, to be honest. Oh, fuck me. They're already saying it was a market crash for NFTs. Good. Good, I'm glad. So far we've got to read it. It's quite short, at least. Yeah, it's like 89 pages. My copy was, at least. Lovecraft's an ass. I think I talked about Lovecraft extensively in the first stream we ever did, and just like about how racism is kind of ingrained into most of his stories. So even the ones that are popular, like what's a good example? The Shadow of Rinsmith, about the fish people. Yeah, it's sort of like the protagonist has this whole breakdown and he commits suicide when he realizes that how does he commit suicide? Maybe the film, but he has this issue with being a descendant of these fish people, and he's like, oh no, I'm one of these crossbreeds, but it's all like thematic, linked back to racism, and he's got other stories like that as well. He's got one called The White Ape. It's like, it's just blatant, not even well veiled racism about like, oh no, if you corrupt the pure race, then you don't deserve to live, essentially. But yeah, Lovecraft's okay. Lovecraft's got some great ideas. Again, his writing is like dead flowery and luxuriant, and in some ways, do I want to keep? Hang on, that's like a second and a half. Let's just try it. How fast does this come out? That's like a bit. You know what? Let's just go with Combustion 1 and Fireball. Orb. Let's play Orb. I think we can get Artorias soon because we got really we did get fucking close. That's heartbreaking though. I really thought I was out of range, and then just at the tip of the sword just grazed me. Oh damn. Who needs jogging when you got Dark Souls? Hey man, that's how I stay in shape. It's all this sweating and heart palpitation. Oh. I was talking about exercise earlier, just a lie. I was lying. I just play more of this, just more of this. Although I do quite enjoy the fact that I've played this game so many times, I can still get that kind of feeling, which is very much a a sort of virgin Souls player experience where you're actually like anxious and tense and you're barely breathing and you beat the boss and it's a great euphoria, great catharsis. And I guess I'm just kind of chasing that dragon and the dragon of the exploration where you first play one of these games and you're discovering it all for the first time and it's like you're a child exploring the woods behind your house, which is it's wonderful. Let's pop this. Big fan of the whole you can only beat this guy because he's already been so fucked up trope. Yeah. Who else does that? I think that happens a few times in Dark Souls. I guess you could look at Gale from Dark Souls 3, he's been kind of like that. And Calamite as well from this DLC. You can only fight him when he's been wounded severely with an arrow, a giant arrow. Yeah, it's a good trope. It's a good like setup because it gives you scale and stakes going in without any sort of exposition. It's good storytelling. I need to stop going in after that, but he leaves an opening. He just counters from it really quickly. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. That'd be really embarrassing. You son of a bitch. Art. Do we chug? Get some of that OG in me. I'm quite pleased with how well the shield's actually doing against him. He seems to block a swipe pretty well. That does like no damage at all. They shouldn't have brought that. Oh, whoops, wrong button. He's going for the charge. Oh, you see how much damage that was? So if you get him in his roll, you can do extra damage. That's really cool. I think that happens to you as well. If like an enemy hits you while you're at the end of a roll and you're like vulnerable, you take extra damage. And it's the same for Artorias. That's mad. I've never noticed that before. It's like he's a player. Got your fucking number, son. Oh, whoops. I thought he'd shoot over me. Oh, whoops. Oh, I should have done that. I should have got my shield out. Oh, just barely out here. Okay. We're fine. We're back on the front foot. I wish you just do that all the time. It's the only like guaranteed hit you can get of him. And even then it's only when you notice it, I suppose. Or if you get there in time, I should say. One more, come on baby. Oh, a fucking triple! No! No! I thought we could like cross counter and we get each other at the same time. And I'd be like, oh, it'd be so anime, it'd be so cool, let's just do it. Oh, I'm sorry. I've actually got the boss down. Like the boss is no longer an issue. I'm just being an ass. Heart's still going though. My boyfriend plays that tabletop RPG called Cthulhu, and it seems fun. Have I played that? I've played Arkham Horror, which is based off of his stories, and that's quite good. Call of Cthulhu, I've played the game that came out a couple of years ago, which I believe is based off of the tabletop, and that was okay. Yeah, I think it would be fun. I'm sure there are ways to play with it, engaged in the crap parts of his writing. Yeah, definitely. I think well, the issue with it is a lot of it's kind of like ingrained in the themes. So like even though it seems like a fairly innocent monster story, like once you know his background and you know what he's like, you're like, oh, I understand. This isn't just a fun concept. This is like subtly trying to put an idea in your head. Thankfully, it doesn't really. I don't think it really succeeds in that. At least, I don't think he's intentionally trying to subliminally make people think that race mixing is a bad thing. Maybe he was. I don't think he was trying to, but I think that was just his beliefs coming through the text. That's a cool mechanic. Oh, the roll thing. Sorry. I was like so in the zone when I was doing the fight, I was just chatting and I totally forgot what I was talking about. That whole part of my brain's just been like ejected out my ear. That's what I was thinking. If a writer's a bigot, I'm gonna be in their writing. It's gonna be in their writing no matter what. Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, like, I feel like with J.K. Rowling, people are sort of looking for stuff now. They're looking for like stuff in Harry Potter that's particularly transphobic or anti-LGBT, and yeah, I mean, like definitely when you first read it, stuff like Gringotts or like the lack of POC characters isn't super noticeable. But then as soon as you realise what she's like, you're like, oh, Cho Chang. The three non-consequential black characters. I think there's two Asian characters. I mean, Middle Eastern or Indian, brown like yours truly. That kind of Asian. It's Padma Patel and Lavender. No, Lavender Brown's black, I think. But anyway, either way, you do seem to notice all these things, and you're like, oh, was that all just subtly? Not even subtly put, because that implies intent. Is that just bigotry coming through? It does make you a bit paranoid about other things you enjoy as well, because like you don't always know the author, and for all you know, something you love might be written by somebody who's awful, which is always terrible to come to terms with. I mean, it happens every time a pop star gets outed as a bad guy. Like, I love Michael Jackson, but you know, you need to sort of deal with that. And it's fine. I think it's fine to appreciate that art. It's definitely possible to separate the art from the artist in a way, but knowing, I'm going to talk about this after I do this fight. I don't think I can think articulately while doing this fight, but I'll get to it because I do have thoughts on this subject. Okay, Artie, how you doing? Fuck me. Okay, got you. Oh, I should have changed my combustion to my great combustion. That was better. I'll do it next time. If I die. That was a cheeky hit. Oh! do the jump. Oh, fuck off! I love that attack because it's a great. It gives you a great opening, but sometimes the hitbox is a wee bit funky. I'm fair going through my S's this time. I'm glad you are having fun. my teeth are on edge. Oh, fucking sweaty hands. It doesn't make the buttons press faster. They lied to me. Dang it. What are you doing, Artie? What are you doing? Just turning around. Come on. Fuck off, I should have hit with that. I'm fine with that. Let's get some hits in. Fucking nice, we got him. That's a win. Exhaustedly put on the finger. Fucking. That is. How many today? 5? 6? 5? 5 or 6? I think I've actually lost count. Oh my god. Oh, gamer, 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 gamer. Big gamer moment. You know what, that actually didn't take as many tries. Oh fuck, game. Big head. That was a bit of a gamer moment. Yeah, I thought that would take much longer than it actually did, because it is quite a tough fight. But brain worky a little bit. Right, let's take a wee look, because that says it 2 hours. Yeah, I think we'll call it there. We'll call it there for the night. I do tend to like push on and go much later than I probably should, because I just like the game, and once you get in a row, it's great fun. But I think that's a good place to stop. But just to set our progress down, let's have a wee cheeky look at our list. So, Gwendolyn's been sorted, and Artorias has been sorted. So let's go into format, text, strike through. Cool. Oh, Gwendolyn didn't work for some reason, even though I was holding control. There we go. Look at all that. Beautiful. So, 4 kings, Nito, Seath, and the rest of the DLC bosses, which I may not do because they're fucking solid. And yeah, we're certainly on our way. Jeez, okay. Yeah, that was good today. I think we made a lot more progress than I thought we would, which is always a nice surprise. But yeah, thank you. Oh, hang on, where's the chat? Thank you all for coming out and hanging out. It was a good one today. Oh, bloody hell. Knuckles cracking like machine gun fire. Oh, what was I saying? Just to finish that thought about authors. Yeah, it does worry me sometimes when I'm reading, or I'm fond of a classic. Like if you look at, say, like C.S. Lewis's Narnia, that's a massive series, but it's that kind of author that's like prime for somebody just notices, isn't this like really anti-Semitic, or isn't this really racist? And then suddenly everyone's like, oh yeah, how do we not notice this all along? Not to point fingers at C.S. Lewis in particular, but that's just an example, I suppose. But yeah, always got to be reassessing the things you love, and see them in context. But anyway, I'm going to go off for the night. I'm going to enjoy maybe another can, maybe one more can, as a little treat for doing a job well done. But I'll leave you off with some music from the Soul series, and I'll catch you another time. Let me just check. See, is anybody on to raid? Let me just check if anybody's good for raiding just now. Anybody deserving of my bounty? Oh, my mate Kyle's on. Let's see. Yeah. You know what, I'll raid Clemps. Clemps is a big channel, but I love him, and I'm probably going to be watching his stream anyway. Oh yeah, it's because I've just got this stream up, don't worry about it. Okay, there we go. He's playing Final Fantasy 12, I believe. Oh no, Final Fantasy 10 maybe. So if you fancy that, I'll be in the chat. I'll be vibing. But thanks again, and I'll send you off to check out his stream. So kisses. Bye. Have a nice night.